Boop boop boop. Um. Wow. Yeah. Just problems. Mount. The I mount I have for my iPad broke. Just normal operation. I was able to fix it, and not only fix it, but make it better, which is cool. So it won't break again, at least in that way. Um. And then let me see here. I was really busy setting up. I don't know what to call it. I want to call it Light Mountain, but I know it's probably not. It's not fair. But hey, if there's someone listening to this, I had a great deal on this little studio light. Um, it's actually this guy right here. I can take it off because it's held on by magnets. But yeah, this light here, it's a $30 light at Walmart, and it was on clearance for 17 bucks. I picked it up and it was awesome. Like, and it's been awesome. Like, it was great. Hadn't seen one since. And always told myself and talked to my girlfriend about it. Like, if we ever see one, another one is on clearance because we go to a few different Walmarts. We got to get it. And today we went to Walmart and they had two of them. Not only did they have two, they were $12 a piece compared to I paid. I think it was 17. It might have been 18 or though, because yeah, I bought a few of those Vivitar, accessories. This one by far the best, bar none. Like, it's been great. So if you live near Walmart and you need a little battery powered key light to take with you, this one, it's weird, man. There's so many of these cheap accessories that only offer anywhere from one shade of white to three. That's right. Like, just, and then you have this small amount that can change the temperature of the white, like finally adjust it. And these little key lights, you can do that amongst other things. It has RGB. You can match it to a bunch of different colors and patterns and stuff like that. It has, the patterns are just whatever, but yeah, anyway, I bought the bigger version. What I thought was how kind of, Elgato will have their little mini travel studio light, and then they have like the Key Light Air. I thought this was like the equivalent of the Key Light Air, but it is so bad. It's so bad. It has one white shade, and then it does colors, but like it's not even. The remote doesn't make sense. The remote seems like it's for a completely different unit. It's definitely one of those junky things. But we paid, I think, $9.50 for it, and it came with some accessories that I wouldn't be able to buy for cheaper than that, just the accessories. So I kept it for the accessories, and I have it off in the corner making light, and I am rambling, and that's okay. I have to talk, right? You gotta talk. That's what you're doing. But I want to talk about card magic a lot because card magic is how do I describe it? I don't go anywhere without a deck of cards. And I really haven't been anywhere without a deck of cards since I'll say 2014, 2015, right around when the time I was stuck in the bed a lot and was able to get a deck of cards at Walmart and sat down with some videos, and it just changed my life. Got some books. By got some books, I mean, I sailed the seas. I found the Magic communities. I found people who... Hold on. It's actually how I learned about Discord, was through that community. Because, I was like, wait, this is like I'm not I'm not really a gamer. Haven't really grown up as a gamer. I didn't start playing Call of Duty until I was an adult. So, but anyway, so Discord's sick, by the way. I would love. I don't know how to weed out the bots. I mean, I get just little old me. I get it, at least one person a stream wanting my Discord, And hold on. Medication, disgusting. It's like drinking dirt. Or a better analogy is it's like drinking dried ground up plant. That has a really, like, I don't know, some dried ground up plants, they're all right, you know, pretty good. Like, we put them on our food and stuff, right? Like, not this one. Not this one at all. This is going to be interesting kind of thing if you're coming across, like, just flipping through streams. A lot of people, they're muted, right? Like, right off the bat. So all you see is a Call of Duty menu and some lighting that might suggest, oh, yeah, I think you see some things in frame, right? What if I just did this real quick? Hold on while I'm finishing up what I'm doing. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, these lights are probably going to have to go. I just put it on really for fun. I really kind of like put them where I could. I don't think this is going to be permanent. I don't even know if I'm destined to use all three at once. But the biggest reason I'm excited, I do a lot of projects and tinkering, and those are really excellent, bright light sources. On full blast, they last like maybe 90 minutes, but you don't even have to run them at full tilt, you know. So it's pretty sweet, I think. User. All right, I gotta just rinse my fingers again. Man, I really wanted to connect my, you know, to have my computer be the I still don't really know how to refer to it, especially talking to someone who doesn't really know anything of this stuff. Okay, let's sit down and see. Okay, well, that one's blinding me. Let's get rid of that real quick. Okay, that's a no. Yeah, and really the other one is like not bad. Oh yeah, I have hey Siri, turn off all lights. There we go. I don't know why it's leaving one of them on. There we go. That's better. Okay then. Ow, that's hot. Well, a couple things. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Oh shoot. My speech to chat or text to chat client. It's muted. But I have to find it. Wait. Oh, I didn't hit send yet. I'm a moron. Hey. That's the only one I like listen to is the Twitch one. The whatchamacallit one for YouTube. It's just not as funny. And I don't really know why there's any difference. I bet you the creator of speech chat could tell me, and I would listen. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people that use this program, you know, from what I can tell, because I like to browse Reddit, and, you know, I like seeing what kind of, it sounds funny, but I like seeing what kind of problems people are having, and sometimes I can help. You ever been frustrated? God, and just like, you need help, and you go to Reddit, you might go to a few different sources, and you're not, it takes time. So I can be there. Yeah, I sound so stupid saying this out loud. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna talk cards. Playing cards. Now, playing cards, I usually say like there's the playing cards the noun and playing cards the verb. I'm so smart. People really think so. Anyway, I call it that. So both. I like both. Uh, have a card closet. It's being cleaned out right now, but it is a closet with shelves. I open it and it has all my card collection in it. Beautiful. And I have, um, if you factor in everything, I probably have 200 decks. I'll say. Um, yeah, that's probably fair amount, a fair number. But and that's nothing. It's just nothing. I mean, if I had my way, I would have an entire room lined with shelves. Imagine like a legit like store, like imagine like a GameStop, right? And you walk into a GameStop, and there's shit lining the outer perimeter of the walls, and then they have stuff in the center, like on 4 or 2-way displays, even 3-way displays, giggity. So they have those, and the I want it like that. So you'd have, in the center, there'd be like a certain collection. I'd probably have a flat top in the center, a glass counter with there'd be a removable card mat. So the whole surface would be like a card mat, and I'd have a comfortable chair, and that's my dream. And then, if you know which decks to grab, just the perfect amount of, the perfect decks to grab, it opens a secret door. Trap door, which leads to a small elevator. It's big enough for 2 people to get on at a time, and that brings you down lower, and that is an alternative entrance to where I slay Cartys. The true Captain Flag's lair. It'd have a way cooler name. Mank Ave. Mank Ave. Okay. Gotta make sure I have some extra pain I've been dealing with, so I gotta make sure I take medication before it starts acting up. All the medications, man. I'm not even old, and I'm like beat up. And here's what I'm gonna tell you: if you're gonna be active in life, you need to warm up and cool down. That's it. That's what you gotta do. Warm up and cool down. Nice and easy. That's the goal. Warm up and a little cool down. Something else I was fooling around with is, until I get a couple things figured out, I have this Behringer UM2 audio interface just chilling. Can use it to record guitar. It's pretty sick. I'm a big fan. It was inexpensive, and I actually got it. I don't know why, but I got it like almost half price. And everyone knows when you get a good deal on something, it just makes it better. Okay. We're gonna also kill this guy up here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Okay. I think for now, this amount of light's okay. Alright, now let's take a look here at our friend. I'm just checking out a couple things. I wanted to see if my handiwork with this stand will allow it to operate with a magnet through cloth, and it does. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay, it's almost at the right angle, but if I slouch down to my normal Sluchino, we got it. All right, what am I talking about? That's a very, very good question. And let me now show. Man, I miss the other zombies. I'll be straight up with it. You know, it's not, I'm not knocking, you know, people like a little bit of everything. I mean, I like a little bit of everything too. But yeah, anyway, so. That's not too shabby. Cool. So, cards. Well, that is a that is something that my magnets can't keep up with, which of course is getting tossed. Something getting tossed into it doesn't really, they don't really work that well that way. B playing cards. You know, if you're gonna sit here with a mat, and you're gonna do mat stuff, you know, these are good if you want to be tricky. They're really bad if you have someone who wants to be tricky. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Don't use bordered cards for your home games if you're playing for money. And people, you're playing with people you might not know. There's nothing like it, is there? Just, you know, having a little bit of your... I don't think anyone's going to be able to hear the sound of this shuffling. You know, you will one day, that's for sure. But, you know, you might be able to... God, the moisture in your hands needs to be just right to do certain things, or else you won't be able to latch on just right. Still can't do it like that yet. I mean, I can barely do anything, really. But that angle, I mean, this angle actually, for me, handling cards like a lefty would, which means, you know, dealing with your left, holding the deck in your right. It's really good to hide, like, certain things you should watch out for, you know. But some things aren't really, you know, certain things get exposed from certain angles. What does magic, card magic, have to do with Call of Duty? The discipline to get better, the hand-eye coordination, These are all things that are pretty sick and good to learn. You know what I mean, man? I'm trying to check something out real quick. I'm trying to become, I mean, I'm already the world's only, you know, WiiS4 controller stream. Now I am the world's only WiiS4 controller card magic stream. I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. When I have a good mic, I'll put it down next to the, thingy there. So everyone can hear things, because it sounds cool. And stuff as well. That's a tough angle for me to show right now. Maybe if I do this. Okay, here's let's see if this works. Ready? There we go. So, what I'd like to show, if I can, I would like to show what it looks like to weave the cards together when you're shuffling, because I think it's one of the most beautiful looking things ever. You know, we have a normal shuffle, but if we can cut the deck 50-50, which I don't think I did, but I'll still do this, and just they just melt together like that, and you end up with you end up with perfectly interlaced cards. It was an experiment, you know. Everything has its purpose. It would help if the stand I had wasn't cannibalized from others, but anyway. All right, let's do. I'm gonna do something fun here while I wait to play my game. I'm gonna switch mics. Okay. Here we go. We're here. All right, just for this little card magic routine here, if that's what you want to call it. Man, this sounds really broken up. Pause. Any better? Any better? Any better? I don't get it. I won't try to. I need clearly need a mic. You know what I would like? I would like Elgato to develop a wireless mic system like the DJIs and all that. I think they need it. I don't know why they refuse to get off the desk. That's all I'm saying. Just get up off that desk, son. Know what I mean? Nah, you don't know what I mean. They don't know what I mean. Nobody know what I mean. Shit. I wonder if I have my lows up too low. I don't really know what I'm doing. And it's to the point where 1, 2, 3, 5, I have 7 filters on this mic, and like all of them were tutorial, and I don't remember how to do any of it. I just don't know. You know, I would, one of my dreams is to hold like an old card or an old deck of cards. And then it's one of my fantasies is to actually own something from, you know, turn of the century. I just think it's so cool. Like, where's that card been, or that deck of cards been? Who's it seen? You know, did anyone, you know, is there any blood stains on it? And getting caught at the table, bottom dealing. Let me see under your sleeve, mister. And that's when he knew. He messed up. Okay. Shucks. Okay, hold on. I messed up. I have no idea actually what I'm doing, to be honest. Trying to practice something that's fun for me to practice, but I don't want to show how I set it up because then it ruins some of the magic. Okay. Here's a deck. No crazy order. None at all. Not even the fact that I said that I have to take a second to set it up. It's not set up. Perfectly random deck. Perfectly random order. And give it some cuts. Couple shuffles. I'm a little rusty. Oops. Like I said, a little rusty. Okay. And then, of course, we should finish with a cut. Now, I want to be able to do this for real, and there's going to be mistakes, but this is kind of, I would love to do. For no one, just for my girlfriend and my cats. It's not like I perform or anything like that. I used to walk around, or hobble around, and anyway, okay, so I'm going to deal, let's start over. Whoops. That's so bad. I don't know what's going on, but it's my, I think I used too much lotion. But what I was trying to do My God, how many more do I have? I had 4 more before I just gave myself all the good stuff. Because why not, you know? Live a little. Live a lot. Who's says that? Live a little, live a lot. All the research that I've done, I still don't know what kind of mic. Like, I think this is a condenser microphone I'm speaking on, you know? I don't know really Adam from Eve when it comes to mics. I'm a musician, but you know, usually someone does that for me or has done that for me. And I didn't really sing, nor did I ever record like an amp, which a guitar amp you would record through a microphone. Ooh, look at that. It's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Mm. Hmm. 10 hearts is interesting. Mm-hmm. Just as I suspected. So what I'm trying to do is locate a card in the stack as I'm dealing. Trying to find, and this was actually the card I was trying to find, because with this card, I control. I was 1 off there. Okay, maybe a couple off. Okay, just a little bit off, but trying to control the aces. What's called a slug of cards was just the aces with the 10 on top. Pretty sure that's called a slug. I mean, I know a packet of cards is called a slug when controlled, but I don't know how many cards need to be in said packet before it is considered a slug. No idea. But bottom dealing is you are, this is, let me break this down. This is magic, okay? People are dealing the cards out, right? And then when they want, they're going to deal it out and they make it look like it comes off the bottom of the deck. Like they're literally, there's a few ways to do it, but you have to be able to hold a deck like this, by the way. 1 finger in the palm. That's it. Or you can't bottom deal. Yeah, just work with me. If this any magician ever finds this, well, actually, there's a million ways to bottom deal, and the most important one is the one that you can do fluidly, the one you practice the most, you know, and the one that looks like a regular deal. Always deal regularly. A lot of people will do straddle grip, you know, because it's actually pretty easy to pull out the card from the bottom because your pressures. Straddle grip is kind of built into it. If you want to learn the Charlie A cut. Charlie A cut. This is the Charlie A cut. It's like the only thing out of any of this crap that I was doing since I was a kid. Other than, of course, these. I'm still horrible at it. My hands feel weird. It's a brand new deck too. And you know, humidity. And just, I haven't ate yet. And I don't know, it's just, the socks I have on right now aren't really doing it for me. You know, it's not really my kind of you know, my card socks on. My girlfriend, I don't know where she put them. Next time I'll have my card socks on and I'll be able to really shred. Really shred. All right. That was another cool thing that I fell in love with, was the ability, like, to just be, you know, you have a spectator, like, with a card or whatever. I don't need a spectator to devote hours and hours and hours of my life to this. I love this. It's a hobby. I love how it feels. I love the cards. I love challenging myself. I love the dexterity involved. I like the people. The people are usually pretty supportive, and especially in the cardistry community, they seem to really just love one another. Last time I checked, to stay out of the whole custom deck drama. But you know, this is so much fun. It's cheap. You can get decks expensive, you know, the designer decks and all that, but I bought this deck in my hands at the convenience store. It's about 100 yards away. It was $4. Typically, you'll see bees for $5, but bees have been for many years the only deck you could buy off the shelf that was guaranteed to be cut traditionally, meaning with this perfect Pharaoh mumbo jumbo, and it weaves. You start the weave at the base of the cards, the bottoms. So when you're trying to do it on a table, like down here, you're trying to weave these cards together one by one by one by one, so they look like these. You can see how it would be advantageous to have them weave from the bottom because it's natural. The ones that weave at the top, I do have them a deck around here, but I'll just flip them upside down. It's not going to be as smooth. Well, these are actually cut pretty well. These have a different level of quality control. That's what I was told by USPCC. It's years ago, but hey. But sometimes people do this, which they'll like. I can't do it. Go up. I love it. The Pharaoh Shuffle is my favorite. It's probably like one of my favorite things in the world, just in general. The principles behind it, how difficult it is, you know, when you can find something, like if you just, like if I wanted to impress a family member, you know, I need all the help I can get. I can just show them this. Oh, hey, yeah. You see how every card is weaved, you know, one by one by one. And this big fan. And it's just a perfect shuffle. Okay, it's nice to see you guys again. Bye. At least I have something. It doesn't have to be, hey, yeah, I'm crippled and with a head injury. So, what up? But you know what? Find something you love and try. At the very least, you might find a way that you can pass the time. That will always be here. You know, I don't think some big EMP is coming to knock out all our electronics, but I tell you what, if that happens, I'm not going to get bored. I'll
I'm just gonna get sad and concerned. And let's not go there. Let's think about happy things. Let's talk about what is something that's cool? I think everyone knows what a double lift is. I think that's pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. A double lift is when you are going to turn over 2 cards and make it look like one. So you need to be wary of the cards separating. For me, I need to put my decks through a certain amount of conditioning before they can because it's really helpful if the cards stick together, because if they start to separate on you, then it could be bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, your doubles are a pretty integral part of being a magician. Everyone needs a double lift. Some of them, they'll go up the back like this, and you can turn it over like that. The best magicians in the world will literally push over 2 cards at the same time perfectly like that, flip 2 cards over perfectly like that, and it's like, then they'll do it again. How do you push over? They're doing this, right? They'll do it. It's harder to see with that. They're just pushing a card over, but doing that, but with 2 cards perfectly, so they line up. You want to see an example of that? You see Richard Turner. He has this trick where or it's not a trick, but he's doing second deals where he's dealing, he's not dealing the card off the top of the deck, but he's dealing the second card down. The one he does, he pushes these over and then pulls the top one back to flip it over, a stud style deal. And it just looks like it's melting. Like, it's such a cool, truly looks magical. Something that looks like it shouldn't be happening. That's what I love about this. I mean, I love a lot of things about this. Let's talk about playing cards. The actual, the verb. Shoot, everyone knows a card game. Everyone. I'm so thankful that they sell good cards now. Anything you see with the Theory 11 tag on it is good. That's just, I know that's a fact. The guy that runs that company is a perfectionist, and you can tell with their product. I'm trying to think right now. Their decks are expensive, of course, so I don't think I have one easily available, but I'm gonna pull out a different deck. This is what's fun. It's I don't know, maybe different controller. Do. Ah. Oh, screw it. I have an idea. Oh, it's a bad one too, but it's gonna be so good. Oh my god, yeah, so good. Oh, it's fucking so good. That's from that movie, End of the World or something. I need a holder for my phone, a tripod holder that works with the new phones because of that new camera button. Everything I have, it's just they're in the way. Yeah, not fun for me. All right, so I'm going to do something. I'm actually going to unbox a deck of cards that is very valuable, not only to me, but to like literally valuable. And that is the special edition, first edition, gold foil Waves playing cards. These are produced by 52 Cards. They came out, I think, what, last year? They're so good. I actually haven't opened a deck yet. I have a couple, they have a few versions of the deck, of course. Let's see, do I have them all? Bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi, bibbidi boobidi. Hey, Sterling, what are you doing, pal? Why are you doing it? You know? I can't hear you. You always want to get on camera. We're gonna add a little bit more light to this here. This is so. This is me, 11-year-old me. It's the same thing right now. If you were ever curious what Cat Flags was like at 11, this. Oh, wait. Like nervous. I've had these decks for a while, and I've been waiting to open them, and I just don't know why. You were only allowed 2 per order. There's only 1,000 in the world. Let me repeat that a little closer to the mic. There's only 1,000 of these printed. I have an abnormal amount of them. We'll say my girlfriend surprised me and ordered 2 with an order, and I ordered 2 with my order. So I got 4. One of them actually had a defect. I could see through the plastic. There's only 1,000 made, right? So I just literally asked the founder. I asked the founder for a tuck box, because that's what was broken, which is this cardboard box that they come in. It was cracked and broken. And he's like, no, man, don't. I send you a deck out of my personal collection. And it's not my first interaction with that man. He's a gift. He's just someone. He's a gift to humanity. I'll say that much because he's such a nice, wonderful person to interact with. And he makes beautiful cards. For years, he's been teaching card magic for free on YouTube. These cards are kickstarted. They are priced pretty dang fair, if you grand scheme of stuff. Now, this is I'm missing one of them, one deck. Now, his other deck, he has a series called the Mint series. Here's one of those. These are like ridiculously beautiful. They're kind of in a different category. They're more of a luxury style card. But that was his Mints were his first. Waves were his second. So the Waves are sick. We're gonna take a look. I'm just setting up this nicer camera to record it in high quality. Yes. Okay. A pop filter. I get rid of that thing. There we go. Waves playing cards. Kind of beautiful. Beautiful. Whimsical. Simple yet. I think of the Redwall book series when I see these. Always love when custom card designers take the extra mile to change everything. I mean, everything looks custom on these. The font, you know, the pips, the artwork. And then, you know, we get to the best part, which is, of course, that. I'm not that good at that move. Wow. Now, these were waves. Now, if they did really well on Kickstarter, of course, as those of you familiar with Kickstarter, there's these, I don't know, are they stretch goals? Something like that, stretch goals. He added these, which are a borderless version of the original. And these are, I mean, they're beautiful. I don't, I think these, I don't think you can buy these anymore. I could be wrong on that, but I think it was just a, part of the Kickstarter. These decks are crushed, very thin decks. And really they look so beautiful in motion. I don't do them justice. But anyway, so these are, what are they called? The limited edition? They might be limited edition waves. I don't know. And then they came out with one that I don't have in front of me, which is a, wait, is it this? Is there a foil frost? I could be confusing two projects, but doesn't matter. These are the big daddies. These are the ones, here that are, one of only 1,000. And, you know, I mean, just to get a little like, so the first, all right, let me back up here. They're, the second deck of custom cards that I ever received, I didn't buy. I won from 52 cards. The man behind it, Assad Chandri. I won it in a YouTube giveaway. I was just really kind of picking up speed with cards, and it meant a lot at the time. I didn't have any money. And I used the crap out of them. And I messed up. And I never bought another deck to have, you know, to hold on to a nice crispy deck, and or just to use. So I only have one of them. It's kind of sad because they're really expensive now, but so, and I learned a lot of stuff from him and his teaching and his channel. So that I will find money to participate in his card Kickstarters. I will find the money to do it. Because like I said, he's, from everything I've interacted with, and just, he's a wonderful person. And, I want to support his visions because they're dope. All right, so here we have Gold Waves, number 550, 558 of 1,000. Now these were, let me see here. Yeah, so Waves playing cards produced in, make sure the camera's all same here. Produced in, whatever. I don't have a monitor for this camera, so sorry guys. But anyway, so, these are going to be printed by the United States Playing Card Company, located in Erlanger, Kentucky. The USPCC was recently purchased by Cartamundi. Now, I know Cartamundi as the people who make really awesome cards out of Belgium. They have a higher quality stock that they started using. Yeah, I don't like when there's cellophane that goes through the center of the deck, personally. I like it up a little bit higher. But that's okay. I keep my cellophane on. And the reason is because I can tuck, you know, things like jokers or ad cards in the outside. You can also, you know, if you're a magician, you can stash like gimmick cards there. You know, like, so if you have some kind of a duplicate or something, oh, let me show you a trick. You can kind of wiggle out that top card as you take the deck out. You know, you got your gimmick card there. So, and oftentimes they just look like the back of the tuck box anyway. Okay. Now, usually I'll use my finger to do this. Like that. I'll go on from each side. Burp. 1 of 1,000. One of the things I'd grab in a fire. Oh. Now, I've never seen these before. I haven't seen them on YouTube. I purposefully went out of my way to not see these. Now, these weren't shown to people ordering them. They were expensive and rare, and to get a prototype made is a lot of money. So he just did a, hey, you want to buy them? I forget how much they were. They were a lot of money, but the point is, look at that. It's gold foil, man. It's just beautiful. All throughout the inside of the tuck. Oh. Run. Oh, man, the foiling. With my new lights, it's just... One day, I'm looking at Ceremonic Blink Pros. I'll have clips to my shoit, and then I can just hit mute real quick so you don't have to hear me cough. But or I'll have a Stream Deck pedal I can hit real quick. I got dreams. I think Elgato. I have a way for them to reach people on the couch. Anyway, off on a tangent. Here we go. I'm gonna read this out loud here. It's a ad card. It says some stuff on it. This is the foil edition Waves. Only 1,000 of these decks exist. This deck was exclusively available during the Waves Kickstarter project in mid-2022. They were limited to a max of 2 decks per backer. Most of these decks will likely remain sealed and displayed in private card collections. Congrats on being one of the bold few to open and enjoy the deck. Assad, that I am. The way that these are wrapped, it makes me wonder if these were printed in Belgium and not in the United States, because Cartamundi does this. They wrap their cards in cellophane like this. The United States Playing Card Company, once you open the outer cellophane, it's just normal. So I don't know, but these are also very special cards, so who knows what's going on. I mean, anyone knows what's going on because I'm sure the information is available on the backers page. But I keep looking for an email on another deck, but you know, maybe Assad is waiting and he's gonna pull out Mint 3 in 2025. All right, finally got him open. Here we go. I'm weird. The first thing I do is smell them. I'm actually not weird. Every single flippin' card nerd on the planet smells the deck first thing. It's a very aqua smell, a smell of a plasticky water. Truly. Maybe it's just in my mind. When I smell it, it reminds me of a pool. Isn't that kind of cool? Wow. That's wonderful. All right, let's do a couple. Now I spread the cards on my left hand, so I'm not really. So there you have the, as far as I know, the face cards, see, that's the thing. I just don't know. Okay. These are in a different order as well than new deck order. So this, fades. Okay. Yeah. So this is in a, European new deck order, I think. Nope. It's not. It's in some order. I don't know what order it's in. But anyway, I'd love to know more about like where these were printed and stuff, but I have something I do with every single new deck I open. The first thing I do are eight perfect pharaohs that shuffle, where each card, every other card is weaved together, you know, two halves. I'll show you. But yeah, this is the foil edition wave. So with cards, you're going to have, these are called ad cards, which I love. Wonderful thing to have. You know, usually with these extra cards, it's nice to have, gaff cards or you know, like, a blank card. I really love blank cards, or, you know, one of those came with a double backer. But I think with this one, you know, these playing cards feature a mesmerizing illusion that will play tricks with your mind. Stare at the back design and watch it come to life as it sways back and forth in motion. At certain angles, the cards appear to have a depth illusion where the design rises above the surface of the card to take the form of waves. Wow. Maybe we should see him in motion now, a little bit here. I, because of how my brain works, here's the jokers, these beautiful waves. I have to arrange the cards in a way that is going to be good for me, so we can kind of just look through them. Looks like, yeah, they're all the same. I'm wondering if all the court cards are the same. I wish, like, I'd like to see Assad's face on one of these decks of cards one day. I don't know, Assad, maybe you can put my name on, or my face too one day. Why not? I mean, I'm some rando. Gosh, they're so beautiful. Cards come in specific order, from the top down. At least the United States playing cards come, you know, your bicycles, your bees, your hoils. They're going to come from the top down. Hearts starting with the Ace of Hearts, then they go and start at the Ace of Clubs, and then they go into the King of Diamonds, and they finish from the King to the Ace of Spades. And if you are used to doing this 20,000 times It just makes it easier if they're in a certain order. Right now, because I'm talking, if nothing going on, I would have just done it. But oh, big fan. All right, here we go. 8 perfect pharaohs. What's the hardest thing? Well, splitting the deck right in the middle where you need to, and keeping the cards taut. I actually don't know if these are cut traditionally or regular. We're about to find out. They appear to be cut normally, but I also appear to be an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. 6, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Okay. So we need to split it right now between the King of Clubs and the King of Diamonds. I'm gonna keep. Man, these really want to let me try this first. Hold up. Now I give a little bit of a curve to the card. I'm also at a really weird angle. This is difficult. You know, I learned how to do a Pharaoh shuffle before I could do outside of like a simple riffle shuffle. Like, you know, like I couldn't riffle shuffle in my hands. I couldn't, you know, do that shuffling on the thing. So the first Pharaoh shuffle separates the reds and the blacks. All reds, all blacks. That's pretty cool. Your second Pharaoh shuffle, you know, will be no surprise to you that it will alternate the reds and the blacks. Yep. So these cards are cut traditionally. The specific edition of waves, but they are wanting to bend the other way. So it's I don't recommend ever doing 8 out of the box like this. It's not doesn't always work well. These cards are so thin. They're a dream to work with. There is a side effect, an unfortunate one, to thin crushed decks, and that is they wear out faster. You know, you have a deck of crushed cards that you spent $12 on. You know, there's certain things that you can't really do unless the cards are in a certain shape. You know, doing the Pharaoh shuffle over and over and over and over and blah blah blah. It will wear out the corners and the edges of the deck. Depends on how you do the shuffle, but for me, it's the corners. Pretty soon. Yeah, right now we are we're one shuffle away from it starting to actually look like something. Okay, we want to have a red on each side. Whoops. It sounds like I'm making up excuses, but I haven't really done this with a thin deck of cards in a while. And this is, these are thin, man, so it can kind of feel like 2 are 1. Man, what is going on? Have I already messed up? You know, because the mess up part I did was probably more my parents' fault for how stupid I turned out. That was the mess up. I was just cutting up the wrong card. Whatever. Now it's easy. We split at the 9s. Every time you do this, the you know, the order is going to stay the same. Dang it. I got to turn them upside down now. And there's 2 ways to do it. The way I'm doing it, you do 8 of them, and the deck will return back to its original position. Hope that was right. All right, now we're looking for 5. 5 of spades and the 5 of hearts. Okay, and now we're looking for 3. 3 of spades and the 3 hearts. And we have 2 hearts and the 2 spades is what we're looking to now bring home where they originally started. There you go. 8 perfect out pharaohs gets you back into the order you started in. And 52 of the other pharaohs will get you back in the other order. Okay, so here are my thoughts about this deck. It is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like I don't deserve it. Does that make sense? It looks like a tacky deck, maybe like a deck you like. It looks like maybe from a certain angle until you feel it and then see it up close and you realize, man, no, it's not one of this. This is a quality deck. I love cards so much. Seriously, may the universe bless my girlfriend. Because I don't shut up about a bunch of stuff. And this is one of them. Now, these being traditionally cut, you know, instead of... I'm sorry, these being cut normally, you know, they melt together. Let me try and show you the difference. Here. Boys, no. Whatever. It's not going to be that good. But, you know, traditionally cut decks, they're going to weave, like, from the corners. See how much pressure I'm putting on that? Watch now, if I put the same pressure the other way, it just goes right in. Giggity. So, it's traditionally cut decks versus modern. So, this, to me, would not be a deck I would want to use on the table. Because of the yeah, that's just the simple thing. Man, this is beautiful. I feel dumb for many reasons, but I did think that they were going to be gold. Because you know, I thought that these were going to be a gold foil kind of a thing. But it's not like I'm disappointed. You know, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm trying to come up with something that takes the card from the deckhand and shoots it to my left hand just really lightly. Because I can do it this way. You know, constrained with space, it's hard. But it's I have to put the deck into a different position and turn my wrist, and I really just want something quick and easy. A lot of people do the top shot, but again, that's changing your grip to pinching here, and you gotta do this. Like, it works, right? Obviously, you know. But for me, I just want it to be in my normal grip and just pop a card over. So I'm trying to figure that out, and it's probably going to be a variation of the top shot, you know, something like that. Doesn't matter if it lands up or down. I can, but it's very inconsistent. Like, you have to really hit like the perfect area on the card with your pinky. Man, well, there we go. I've been wanting to do this. I was setting up to try and do it today. I actually have another deck I wanted to open. Not in the same day, but it is a deck from the Landmark Hotel and Casino, which was in Las Vegas. And it was, you know, they blew it up or imploded it, or however it is they call what they do. Pretty cool. To have that, you know, typically with casino decks, you know, they are you can get them, but they're canceled, right? So that means there's like, usually you might have seen decks that have an edge missing or holes drilled in them. Those are canceled, so you can't sneak them into a game. These are not. They're sealed decks that were going to be used on the floor. But then they decided to can it, and stuff went boom. And now I have, what's even crazier is I got them at a thrift store. Oh, God, it's so cool. Shout out Savers. Oh, these actually feel really good. Wish I had a bunch of these to use. I'm shot right there. Now, I started seriously working on the bottom deal. Like, seriously, I'm really trying to put work in every day, dedicated to it. Just really just a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's on and off. You know, I followed most of the work of Ed Marlowe, or at least his publications. The guy could deal like false deal off the bottom of the deck, or second deal, you know, seconds. He could deal from the center, but he could do all of those while holding a cigar one-handed. That's badass, man. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Man, like, one of the hardest things I have in my trying to work out right now is Xavier's Rise, which is to be able to do that. You know, basically looking to you would make a card rise out of the deck, and it's really freaking hard because you're reaching in, pulling out a card, and then you have to take it, and I am not good at that. I'm really not really that good at much, you know. If I'd say my strong point, I have a pretty good double lift. You know, but working with the spectators are my strongest suit. Okay. All right, enough of that. Something that you know, it happens sometimes when you come up with something and you think it's your own, but it's probably already been discovered and published by another guy or girl, and But so every so often, something happens and you don't, you know, if it exists, like why? Why would you want to show someone their card? Oh, that's not your card? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me start over. Okay, wait. There. Let's start from the beginning. So I'm just gonna spread the cards here, and I want you to tell me stop here. That's your card there. All right, the King of Clubs. Wonderful choice. Excellent choice. I'm gonna take the. I literally forget what I was demonstrating. I have memory problems. But regardless, I do know that I was going to take that and we were going to try and maybe lose it in the deck. Center of the deck somewhere. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And then you were going to maybe tell me where, like, I'll deal out some cards and then you tell me where you want your card to show up. Oh. Oh, yeah. So your card, sorry, 0. Position 0. Your card showed up in. Oh, man, I am sorry about that. All right, let's try this. And it upside down? I didn't. Oh, it should be okay. It might be in here, but, you know, I don't think so. Oh, I mean, if I did put it in upside down, it jumps to the bottom. You know what I mean? Instead of jumping to the top, because it can jump to the top, but it's kind of interesting, really. Whoop, I'm messing up here. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff. This is what I do, like, but in my head, I'm doing this and I'm practicing like stuff. But I'm trying to get. There we go. All right, so gonna get the card here. God, these are so thin. King of Clubs. Put in the center of the deck. All right. Watch. Oh, you didn't see, but it jumped to the top. And that's pretty great, you know? So, now, it's in the deck. Let's see, we have a few positions here. You know, what do we want to, where do we want to put it? You know, what position? How about 4? Yeah, position 4. There it is. Position 4. Yay. And put it in the center of the deck again. You know, this time, and just kidding. Another, you know, we can also put it in the center of the deck. I like that, right? Back up to the top. And then here, my personal favorite, to finish it off, we're going to take it. We're going to slide it down. Right there. That move's called Droplet. Okay. So here it is, and we're going to take it, and we're going to put it in the center of all these other cards here. So it's in the center of the center of the center of the center. Doesn't get more centered than that. Unless your name is Kaya and you live on a foggy mountaintop. The center, the center, the center. So it couldn't possibly just jump up to the top. But it does. It's pretty cool overall. You know, to have that magic it's that magic card. King of Clubs is it can be magic. if you wanted to. You know, it could also be it could also be, you could also mess up too sometimes, you know. That's okay. Nope. One more time here. Let's see. Where the heck did it go? Like, seriously, where is the king of clubs right now? Oh man, I'm getting like is there cards under here or something? Am I sitting on it? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, this is the one of the coolest things that I own. Silver and gold. It's cool. I was expecting gold, but that's just my own. I'm not like let down. That's just the only note that I have. But with that, that is going to conclude the. I'm really just gonna play a couple games real quick. I was more like, I was excited to open a deck of cards in like this and try my new lights out, and you know how it goes. All right, just please hold.
Good boy. Oh man, did I just record a 36-minute? Oof. Oh man, I had to feed the cats. I can't believe it's the time it is right now. Honestly, I can't believe it. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a late night for me tonight. All right. Let's all have dinner. We're gonna have dinner together as a little family. We're gonna slay a couple cotties. Remember, we're slaying cotties. We don't want the FBI to hear the wrong thing. Yo, dude, how cool is it having this junk on magnets, man? This is like, oh, magnets are so cool. Like, I really hope that and I mean humans, have created some kind of a craft that uses um electromagnetism to fly. I don't know, something to do with like one of the stories is something about like counter-rotating was it counter-rotating magnets or is it counter-rotating mercury? See, I read about this stuff all day and I'm very well educated or on some stuff, but clearly not educated at all on a lot of stuff. So anyway, one moment please. Word. My first official hoodie will be here in 4 days. We also have some other important celebrations happening right around this time. Just a really, it's it has like, so for me, the like kind of the bad part, if there was a bad part of this season, is over. So it's now just about winter, and I can't I can't go snowboarding anymore, but I'd love to find a way that I can get back in touch with the snow again. Uh, that might sound lame to some, and I am lame. It's what I do. I'm good at it. But you know, there's I think like snowmobiling would be probably the only thing that I could do. But hey, maybe I can do it. Okay, let's actually play a couple games of Call of Duty. I really just want to go in and get my beak wet. Does that make sense there? Beak wet. Usually my girlfriend is the one I'll ask, but uh she's unavailable to ask right now. And I'd ask her, is that the right word for this? And she'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, thanks. And she'd be like, you're welcome. No, she doesn't actually say you're welcome, but anyway, um, man, I miss Plunder, but I also need to get it Black Ops 6, so now with weapons here, I really need to be going for headshots, I believe. So headshots. 30 kills just after sprinting, 50 with the suppressor, 10 double kills or better, 3 kills without dying 10 times, 3 triple kills or better, and then 5 kills without dying 3 times with the C9. So, oh, got it. Yeah, okay, cool. Gotta get gold. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. I mean, I got platinum on Black Ops 2. I hit platinum on SMGs, shotguns, sniper rifles, all secondaries, anything with the secondary, like the shield and all that stuff. I also had no life at the time, so who's using a proximity mine, I wonder, you know? I'm gonna hold on to the launcher for now. Okay, that's a good one to have. I need something fast. Oh. They changed. Like, they just changed the buttons, like, just so it's different. That's it. Word. Okay, where was I? Fayest. If you know that reference, you're a rock star. I thought I had fast hands. Oh, I'm thinking of the bot. Lame. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, maybe, Orbital doesn't make sense for right now with this, because I just want to play with that thing. Mm-hmm. Cool. Alright. I gotta shoot that crap at people. Short and sweet. For me, I'm still trying to figure out which one's better on that. I wonder what I'd think about it without, No, we'll just keep it. you, however, sir. Really? It's all locked? Ooh. Ooh, hot rounds. Headshots. And I remember when C4 was my go-to. Like, Ghost, really? Hmm. Come on, all the cool ones are locked. Okay. Hmm. Hey. You know what? There we go. There. Really? Dude, this is like slower than the Uzi. No? No, maybe not. Wow. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to play with this. It's too hilarious. What just happened? I think I'd like to try that. I'm gonna try it. Sweet. We'll see what up. Hey, my boy. I miss you. Hmm. Nah. My God. I could get some headshots, huh? Hmm. Try that. Right. Mm-hmm. Hi. Oh no.
Domination.
Something to say. You best
Shoot to
say
kill. We're not here to negotiate.
Wait, where'd the There we go.
Taking Bravo underway.
I've got this one.
Securing Charlie.
Objective capture underway.
Taking B. We control Zone C. Losing A. Bravo zone secure. We're losing Charlie. We lost C.
hostile shooter.
Throwing flashbang.
Securing Zone
Land.
Fire.
A. Zone A secure.
That's what I'm
We're
most
losing
curious
Alpha.
how this is gonna pair.
That's right.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. Bravo lost. Securing C. Zone C secure.
I just want to make sure they work.
Deploying assault back.
Controlling Bravo. They're taking C.
I'm on the objective.
All objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back. Losing B. We've lost Charlie.
What goes around?
Locking down Charlie. Losing Bravo. We lost B. Zone Charlie locked down. Securing B.
Objective capture underway.
Location
Recon above.
secure. Maintain current posture.
First care package right there. Boom, baby.
UAV mission
Requesting
timeline
COAV above.
50% expended. Fokker above. Tracking unit.
Losing Bravo.
Sentry turret available. Priority tasking
Oh, cool.
request received.
You can go out here
UAV
for some
exiting
reason.
your grid.
Driving RCXD.
Cloaker MTL. 50% check.
That's not the right one, is it?
Losing B.
Okay.
TACOM, we need Watchdog Helo close air now.
Mission timeline expired. Cloaker exiting AOR.
Losing Bravo. Losing B. Losing A.
Enemies have eliminated your sentry turret.
Oh,
We lost A.
Hostile shooter. Tossing flash.
Enemy UAV inbound.
mine.
Hostile recon above.
Daily authorizing UAV mission. Losing Bravo.
Oh, it's
Take
one
out
of
that
these
UAV.
magic ones. Almost had it. Dang. They're forward.
Losing B. Losing Bravo.
That's so much fun.
Bravo lost.
Assault back here. I
We're
got
losing
movement.
Charlie. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Watch out. Initiating objective.
Get him.
B secured. Painting napalm strike location.
We're deleted.
Taking C.
Aw.
Taking A. Enemy UAV inbound.
Contact enemy
Lost
UAV.
B.
A little high.
Taking C.
TACOM, authorizing care package drop.
Got it. Nice. Just practicing.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
This
Securing
objective's
Alpha.
mine. Try me. Throwing flashbang.
Eyes on enemy.
Setting up sentry.
I'm on the attack.
Alpha secure.
RCX deactivate.
Oh crap.
Taking Bravo underway. Securing B.
Flash out.
Bravo is ours.
Boo, Wendy Testaburger. Boo. Right. That gun's good, but I need faster than that. Cool. That was accidental.
Tossing flash.
Here we go.
One of your assault packs has been destroyed.
Bravo lost.
I'll come die on C with you. Oh,
Deleting hostile scrambler. Capturing. Protect my safe.
Securing Charlie.
Destroying assault pack.
Charlie secured.
let's get that Beezus.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Take out that UAV.
We're losing Charlie. Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
Contact enemy UAV.
Not far
Lost C.
enough.
Controlling
It
Bravo.
needs to be like, it needs to be like 3 lengths.
Taking B. B lost
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's fine.
RCXD moving out. Area
Good stuff,
pacified.
guys. Good match.
UAV, reload underway.
They never stood a chance.
I think that is actually going to do it. I played all this time playing cards tonight. That was a lot of fun, though. I love this game. I'll be back again tomorrow. Super fun. How'd I do? I'm sure I died more than I got kills, and that's my goal. I'm Captain Flags. Love and be loved.